Hi and welcome back to the game I hate to love. Yes, definitely the game I hate to love, vrkshop. But I do love it, even though it frustrates me and annoys me and triggers me, and yeah, I love it. So, having made that terrifying shelf over 2 sessions last time, I'm going to have a go at this thing, which doesn't look too tricky, right? Although I'm not sure what angles I should have probably done some maths before I actually came in here. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to do maths, aren't I? Yeah, this would be interesting. I'm not very good at mental arithmetic on the fly and stuff. Well, I suppose that is mental arithmetic, isn't it? Really, it is on the fly. That's kind of the idea. Anyway, let's go for it. What can possibly... Why is there a big one? Why is there a big one? What's this for? That I understand. What's that for? But why though? Right, okay. Well, this is nice and tidy. I could kind of just eyeball it. I'm not going to, but I could kind of just eyeball it. I don't understand why this piece is here. That makes no sense, because this looks like the piece I should be using, right? So let's come around here. Let's just... There we go. Right, get those out of the way. So... right, 12 imperial centimeters. Oh, I'm stuck. I know there's a tape measure there, but for most of the time when I'm measuring stuff, I actually find this a bit easier. This might not be one of those times. This might not be one of those times. Give me my pencil. Right, so I figure the first thing I will need to do is just measure out 3 of these at 12 each. About there. Well, that's good so far. Okay, I'm going to have to shove along physically because I was trying to use the stick to shuffle over, but I didn't want to do that. 12 there. Kind of there. No, somewhere in the middle of that lot. There we go. I'm like 2 minutes in, the physics are already being a bit janky. And there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, is this going to fit into here nicely? Oops. Get you out of the way as well. You're just in the way. What I should do is actually put that kind of there. Does that look straight? Oh! Oh, it didn't like that. It didn't like that one bit. Look at it, it's wobbling. That doesn't look straight. It isn't straight. That is far from straight. Where's the spirit level? Where's the spirit level gone? Why have they not given me a spirit level this time? I should be the judge of what I need. Ah, crumbs. Okay. Right, fine, we're going to do it this way. Because it doesn't like going in the other way. How am I supposed to get this level in this vise? It's vibrating like crazy. It doesn't like being in there at all. It's still not straight. kind of want to just go tap it down that end, try and straighten it up a bit. That's not in there straight. How am I supposed to get that in the vise straight? Oh, actually, maybe that's the way to do it. That's sitting in there straight. Haha. What do you think? Straight enough. Straight enough. Right, I'm going to start here. Right, that's one. Two. And come on, I can line up, I can line up. No, I can't. Three. There we go. Right, let's just put that back on there for a second because I don't think I need that anymore. That'll do. Right. I'm hoping. Oh no, I am going to need that, aren't I? I'm an idiot. Now I have a problem. I just realised I have a problem. And that is, I need to cut these angles. But so I was going to do the maths on this, but I don't think I even need to, for a couple of reasons. One, there's no kind of protractor or anything like that. Oh, there, that's got angles on it though, hasn't it? There's a couple of reasons what I'm thinking. That's not great anyway. Oh, hang on, has that got angles on it? Are they angles? Okay, so I think the angle I want isn't going to work anyway. Right, so, can I remember? Right, so, I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. So, don't I want 1, 8, 0 divided by, did that work? 3. Where's equals? There. That's not right. That's, no it is right. No, that's right. And then divided by 2. And then divided by 2. So that's going to be a 30-degree angle. So that was my thinking. I knew what I was doing. So yeah, that's a 60-degree angle. But then I want to half it, don't I? So I want to cut those at 30 degrees, which is great. I feel like I've mathsed that correctly. But of course I don't actually know which one of these is which, because they're not marked, which is bloody useless. What even are these? I don't understand these. I was hoping these were going to be angles, but that sure as hell ain't a 30-degree angle. Oh, hang on though. But anyway, my thinking is I'm eyeballing it. That's obviously 90 degrees. That's 60. That's 45, and that's 30. That's what I'm figuring. Now the problem I have, and this is where it all went horribly wrong last time, is how do I get that to sit there nice and still when it won't let me clamp? So all I can think of is, I'm going to put that in there. No, it's not going to let me do that. That's about right. But how do I convince the saw to go in there? Hang on, let's just put that out of the way for the moment. I don't, oh there we go. So I can convince that to go in. Now I'd really like to clamp all this together, but the last time I tried it, the physics got very upset. Can I hold that? Okay. No. The physics gets very, very, very upset. Now what I'd really like to be able to do, let's just put those there. I'd like to be able to sit that in there. I'm sure I tried this last time. Oh, hang on. Ah, oh, okay. Did I try that last time? I thought I tried that last time. Right, so that's one thing kind of settled. I'm trying to get this to actually just look at it. It's going nuts every time I offer it to that. No, no, no. It won't go in. What am I doing wrong? So the next thing I need to do, really, ideally, is use this thing. And this is where I utterly failed last time. Or rather, the physics of the game failed me. Because what I want to do, oops, movement's leaping about a bit. So if I was doing this for real, not that I really know much about this stuff, I'd kind of clamp this in place like this. But that just isn't clamping. That's completely loose. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, no it isn't. Oh, come on, game, come on. Why? Why won't you let me do this? Am I... See, I don't figure... Really, though, I don't figure this... You know, it's not even like it's a puzzle game or anything. I mean, obviously it's a bit of a puzzle for me because I really don't do woodwork and stuff like that. But I think even I can figure out that, like, this is a way I'd try it in real life. And it would kind of work. Yeah. It just doesn't clamp on. So these clamps are completely bloody useless. Except when you're just clamping onto one thing. And it seems you're not allowed to hold. Let me just check. I'm fairly sure you're not allowed to hold the wood. Oh, hang on. Maybe you are. No, you're not. Yes, I got a big hand symbol. I also grabbed my hair while I was trying to saw, which wasn't comfortable. Because I'm looking down, I really wish I put my hair up in a ponytail now. Okay, it's not helping. So I'm not allowed to hold it. Not allowed to hold it. What about... See, that's clamped. Look, that's completely clamped. But now I can't put that there. I was like, what happens if I hold it with a clamp? Will they let me get away with it? So that's not fair. That's so not fair. That clamps on fine. I think this is just what these videos are going to be now, is just me moaning about how rubbish these clamps are. Seriously? Come on. See, this... I'm going to sound like I don't find this game fun. I actually do find it fun, but I would find it so much more compelling and so much more fun if the things I'm trying to do actually worked. So I feel like what I'm trying to do here makes sense. Okay, it didn't like that. What can I use? Oh, no. Let's try. I just want to... Why would you go that way around? I just want... No, that's not going to work, is it? I just want something that I can use to wedge. That it's not going to go... You can't hold it. No, the saw won't go in there. Go on, go on, go on. Oh, seriously? Every time I put... Oh, look at that. That's not my hand. That's not my controller. That's just the physics in the game having a moment. Really? I was hoping I could rest it in there while I tried to line it up. No. That was almost working. That doesn't seem like a great way of doing it. I mean, it worked, but it doesn't seem like a great way of doing it. Oh, come on, go in there, go in there. There we go. No. Come on, come on. Come on, game, you can do it. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm going to have to rage quit this again, I think. Oh, this would actually be really satisfying and actually really fun if these bloody clamps worked. But they don't. It's like... I just had a thought. I just had the most evil thought. Oh, finishing nails. Can I? Oh. Damn it. So my thinking was, can I actually use the claw to pull the nail back out, but apparently not. Because I was like, okay, maybe what I can do is nail this bloody wood down onto this thing. That would work. But no. And then I could have released it again. So what about going this way? Look, it's not even closing. It's refusing to close. Oh, no. Every time it gets close, it just bounces back. That's not on tight, but it may hold. Let's just hope that's going to hold. So, except it's nowhere near where I want to be. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Oh, come on. Why won't you let me hold it with my hand? That's not fair. Okay, I'm just going to have to freehand it, it seems. It's actually properly disappointing. I love this game, but there's little things like that are actually really disappointing, because I'm sure this is, you know, very great game for just like mucking about with and streaming and making a hash of things and everything, and there's a lot of fun to be had in screwing it up and stuff like that, and it'll make for very funny videos and things. But actually I'm sort of getting a bit into it, in that I feel like it's actually teaching me something, and you know, I could kind of learn and get a little sense of pride in this. Give me my hand. There we go. Ah, but it would require that the tools actually work properly. They actually don't look bad. They're not perfect. You can see I've gone a bit far in. It's not going to be great. I feel like I'm onto something here. I just wish I could use the clamps properly. But apparently they're clamps that are only good at clamping onto a single thing. They're not good at clamping two things together. Because you wouldn't want to do that with a clamp, right? That would be ridiculous. Do you know, I haven't even thought about how I'm going to nail this bloody thing together. I have no clue how I'm going to do that. Why can't I just glue it? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I have no idea how I'm going to nail this. About there. Whoops. That one wasn't good. That lopped quite a bit off. Right. That's that out of the way. That was traumatic enough, but what's up with the vices? Why are they not, like, seriously, what's going on there? Why is that just like, excuse me, I'm just going to cough. It's treating the wood like it's just a sponge or something. It's just squeezing it. Will that do? That'll have to do, won't it? So what, oh no, but I need, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I need 3 hands. How does this work? How do I do this? Because I need to hold that in place and hold that in place, but also hold the nail in place as well. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the job I've done there? That's actually not bad. That's actually looking better than I was imagining it was going to. But the question becomes, how do I nail these bits together when I've only got 2 hands and I can't clamp? I feel like that's a clue. This is some kind of clue, isn't it? Or I'm supposed to sawing, hammering, whoa, clamping. Press and hold auxiliary to unlock the slide, yeah. Open the jaw with your offhand, yeah. Position the jaws around objects that you want to clamp, yeah. Press and hold the hold interact to squeeze jaws together, doing that. A haptic response will happen when the jaw's set. That bit's not happening. No, use grab lock or use preset clamp grip orientation. Don't know what that means exactly. Cloner tool. Ooh. Hammering. Yeah. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? That's actually looking pretty damn good, but I don't understand how I'm going to get two of these in a vise. And close the vise to then hammer it. Because the moment I let go of one of these, it's just going to fall out. Oh, the physics is just getting so upset. How would you do this? How would you do this? Think. Think. That, like that, and that. Hammer. Right. Can I secure that in there? If I can secure that in there, that solves a lot of problems. Right, sit there. Okay, right. So here's my thinking. Put that there. Put that there. Hammer. Nail. Is this going to work? It worked. Oh my god, it worked. Where's my other bit of wood? It actually worked. Yikes. Come on, come on, come on. Don't let me down, game. Close, close. Close. I feel it could be tidier, but I'm going to go with it. That should be... I don't think there's any way of closing that gap unless... What happens if I hammer another nail in the other side? Will that encourage it to close? No. That nail came back. That nail's coming back out. Oh, it's also going through the other side. I think we're just going to go with that. It's no pain. Okay. It's close. If I'd had a good way of... Do you know, those angles aren't bad at all. I'm actually kind of proud of those angles. But if I'd had some way of actually holding that properly... Oh, what do we think? What do I think? $20, $30, $92, but come on, that's worth more than 92. It's actually penalised me on the weight? Is it because it's under or over? Did I use one nail too many, or have I not used enough nails? Do you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm having it. Oh, satisfactory. No, it's a different game. Yay, 92%. How did I do on the last one? I did 91 on that, so that wasn't bad. 94 on the stool. 98 on that. I did 100 on that. That was fantastic. Right, what's next then? I dread to think what's next. Oh, no. Oh my god. Alright, that's probably going to be a multi-session epic, that one. But that's for another time. Okay, I did it. I absolutely did it. Those clamps don't work. I don't know what the deal is with those. I keep saying I should actually make a point of looking online and seeing if anyone's made those clamps work, because I feel like it would make so much difference. I would actually be able to have a go at this properly and actually properly do things if I could get those damn clamps to work. I feel like that's half the problem. So I should have looked that up. But anyway, that's me done. I'm going to go try again. I'm going to go off and have some dinner and try and de-stress from playing this. I can't even begin to imagine how I'm supposed to make that. Do I even have to drill that hole? Oh, just the thought of how you're going to have to clamp all of that together so you can actually nail stuff and everything is terrifying. What's really funny is when I was a kid, I actually made a bird box like that with my dad. I must have been 7 or 8. And I say I made it with him. I think he did most of the work. I'm sure I got to hammer a nail and maybe measure a thing and maybe saw a bit of wood and then paint it and things. But yeah, I actually remember making one of those. That's a long time ago, like decades, like over 40 years, more than 40 years, and some. So I've done it before. I do have some experience with that, or at least have experience with being adjacent to someone who was doing that. So maybe that'll come in handy, right? Yeah, no. Anyway, from this dip into vrkshop, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.